In today's news, yeah, you read the title right, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission is getting desperate, sort of like a feral wild animal does when they are trapped with no way out. They enter fight or flight, they become unpredictable. The ongoing Ripple lawsuit, though, is actually reaching a crescendo and an imminent ending, which is very, very bullish news that's going to come down this month. But as I stated, it looks like Ripple is about to get sued once again, and currently more and more crypto businesses are starting to feel the wrath of the abuse of power the SEC has. So to firstly address the elephant in the room, the SEC is now planning to claim Ripple stablecoin, its new stablecoin that hasn't been released yet, as a security. To quote the SEC's court document, Ripple's primary business continues to be, as it has been since 2013, unregistered sales of XRP. It also plans to issue a new unregistered crypto asset, which is absolutely insane. It appears the SEC is addressing the Ripple stablecoin, claiming this asset is an unregistered security before launch or details have even been disclosed. The SEC has little or likely no idea about the details of Ripple's stablecoin, so to come out and declare it as such is proof that they are getting desperate. Because what we know about the stablecoin right now is that it's 100% backed by US dollar deposits, bonds, and cash equivalents, which also, in some very good news, means that when the stablecoin is released, they will also be unveiling the banks holding the dollar reserves, meaning all the undisclosed and secret partnerships that Ripple have not mentioned yet will come to light, and some of these partnerships are likely to be very big, very powerful, not small fry regional banks, sort of like Bank of America, which is massive news. The United States of America's crypto regulations is clearly out of control, and you should be concerned about the SEC's approach to digital asset regulation in the United States of America, because truth be told, if this isn't a sign that they are getting desperate, that they are getting feral, then my only other assumption is that Gary Gensler must be taking this lawsuit of Ripple very, very personally, because Ripple have been fighting tooth and nail with them for over 3 years, and it looks like they are about to come out effectively scot-free. As we can see from Jeremy Hogan here, the Ripple v SEC brief is finished, and I think the SEC went out with a whimper here. It didn't try to attack the ODL cells, just noting that Ripple was trying to relitigate the issue, which it is, and it brought nothing new on damages. We're just waiting for judge's decision right now. In the words of Ripple's Chief Legal Officer Stuart Alderwaty, more of the same from the SEC, failing to faithfully apply the law and trying to pull the wool over the judge's eyes. The good news is that we are closer than ever to putting this lawsuit behind us, though unfortunately, many are just starting the journey. We trust the courts will approach the remedies phase fairly, and just when you think the SEC can't sink any lower, if you are a financial regulator outside the US and have done the hard work of establishing comprehensive crypto licensing framework, know that the SEC has no respect for you and think that you are handing out the equivalent of phishing licenses. The SEC is completely stifling and ruining America's innovation with crypto, with blockchain. But effectively, as we've seen confirmation from Stuart Alderwaty that there were 0 new developments. And in my opinion, of course not financial advice and I am no lawyer, but this is very positive news. The last major update we had in this lawsuit was tipping it in Ripple's favour, considering that the SEC lost 3 out of the 4 summary judgment rulings. One being the algorithmic sales of XRP on digital asset trading platform, programmatic sales, 2 being XRP distribution to Ripple employees and third parties, other distributions, and the 3rd being sales of XRP by Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson on various digital asset trading platforms. Not to mention as well, in addition, in the course it was stated that XRP as a digital token is not in and of itself a contract transaction or scheme that embodies the Howey requirements of an investment contract. Therefore, the sales of XRP did not constitute a security. The SEC only won on institutional sales and the judge lumped ODL in there as well, but Zach Rector's prediction is a slap on the wrist for Ripple and a $50 million fine, which would be huge and very bullish news. From $2 billion down to $50 million, and then Ripple will be getting the green light in ODL sales to go further in the United States, getting legal clarity, getting regulatory clarity. And this win for Ripple will be a huge catalyst for the rest of the crypto industry All companies receiving Wells notices right now or lawsuits will aim to quote Ripple's case in support of their own cases. And once this regulatory clarity is confirmed, that is when Ripple will release their own stablecoin. I mean, sorry to backtrack once again, but how can the SEC still stand on their high horse after everything, claiming that Ripple has been doing shoddy business since 2013 for 10-11 years, even though the courts have decided otherwise? All they do is lie. Speaking of which, we have this interview here with SEC Chairman Gary Gensler on CNBC, where he explains why he is going after all of crypto so aggressively right now.
Stepping back from it, the field of crypto assets, without prejudging any one of them, many of those tokens are securities under the law of the land as interpreted by the U.S. Supreme Court. So
honestly, it gets to a stage where this clown performance becomes laughable. In the words of the digital asset investor here, all due respect Patrick McHenry, who is the chairman of the House Financial Services Committee, but this is what it looks like when an SEC chairman lies to your face in Congress and then laughs at you on CNBC. All because you don't follow through with your subpoena threats, and he does not blame Gary Gensler. If the only repercussions I faced were tough tweets and letters, I'd be laughing at you too. Gary Gensler has been put on a very, very long leash for far too long, and as a result, all of crypto is under more threat now than ever before. The man lied in front of Congress, for goodness sake. He has met 0 penalties and lied in front of Congress. Is that not insane? And Robinhood now, a broker stock exchange that only added crypto later due to its increasing demand, is now facing the federal SEC as well. We can hear from CNBC here, they are preparing to go to war.
Robinhood says it could be preparing for potential enforcement action by the SEC. The investing platform said in a filing today that it received a Wells notice from the regulator over the weekend, which said it made a preliminary determination that Robinhood could face potential enforcement action over its crypto business. Robinhood's chief legal, compliance, and corporate affairs officer said the company believes its listed assets are not securities in a blog posted today, and that the company looks forward to engaging with the SEC to make clear just how weak any case against Robinhood Crypto would be on both the facts and the law. The post also said Robinhood Crypto doesn't list tokens or provide products that the SEC alleged are securities in past enforcement actions. In February, Robinhood disclosed that it received subpoenas from the SEC regarding its crypto operations. Shares of the stock were up 1% as of noon Eastern. The company is also due to report its earnings this Wednesday.
This is all a huge crypto emergency, but again, this is why this verdict, this final judgment in the Ripple lawsuit, is imperative for crypto's future in the United States. Honestly, I do feel bad for everyone going through the motions right now, even for those who laughed at Ripple saying it was done for. But Ripple have been leading the way. They have the facts of the law on their side, and not just that. XRP, not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, not Tether. XRP has been quoted numerous times that it will fall, slot perfectly in the new monetary system. It's like this new system is being built around them, which is another reason why no one wants the SEC to win. As we can see from smoke here, this is a direct indicator that Ripple and XRP will be covered under the new rules of the most important financial market regulators in the world. Under regulatory scrutiny of international standards from the Committee of Payments and Market Infrastructure, CPMI, of the BIS, crypto assets can be recognized as part of formal payments. Not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, XRP will fall under formal payments. It is for this reason that you will never see Bitcoin or Ethereum or USDT attending these summits, these massive summits, events, conferences talking about the building of this new monetary system. Ripple here is a platinum sponsor of the Dubai FinTech Summit 2024 that has just concluded. Ripple is at the center of this new financial era and therefore will explode in price as the system continues to be built before our eyes. This lawsuit is going to be the catalyst of XRP's takeover to support crypto regulations in the United States and send its price to the moon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.